What's up, YouTube? DLX here today, here talking about Star Wars 1313, a Star Wars game that was canceled midway through development. They showed off some gameplay at E3, they showed off some concept art. It looked like a really promising title. I believe they will pick up on Star Wars 1313, maybe right around the time when the new Boba Fett movie drops, probably in 2020. I hope that's the case, because this game looks fantastic, like a mix of Uncharted with Star Wars, which sounds pretty badass in my opinion. This is kind of like the origins of Boba Fett, of how he becomes the bounty hunter we know and love. You can see in the concept art he rocks his like father's helmet, so that's really cool. I really want to know more about the story of 1313. I don't know if they're ever going to get on it, but I hope they do, because this game looks so promising. But then again, it wasn't at the, the gameplay they showed at E3. It could have been set up in stage to make it look more badass than it is. And from the gameplay I've seen, it looks like a next-gen title. So I feel like it would have been downgraded if it was on PS3 or Xbox 360. But I could be wrong about that. But yeah, what do you guys think in the comments section down below about reviving Star Wars 1313? You think that's a smart move for LucasArts to do, or do you think they should move on to try to do some other projects in the future that relate more towards the new trilogy or some other stories in the Star Wars universe? But Boba Fett as a character, I think is fantastic. Sure, he went out like a punk and returned the Jedi, but he's still a badass character nonetheless, with all the gadgets he has at his disposal: jetpack, flamethrower, blaster, his slave one, all those things at his disposal. I really think this could be utilized well within Star Wars 1313, make a really good story out of it, and connect well with A New Hope and future Star Wars movies to come. So I really hope that's the case here. It really sucks that, because this game looked like it was gonna be a well-made Star Wars game, like say The Force Unleashed was, and any other Star Wars titles after that, before that actually. So I really hope that they do continue to develop Star Wars 1313. I don't know when they're gonna do it, but I would give it like a 45% chance that they're actually gonna make Star Wars 1313, because there's so much hype around it. I feel like if they announced it at 2016's at E3 2016, there would be a lot of hype surrounding it, and maybe it'll coincide with future Star Wars movies and whatnot, because I really would like to see a story centered around Boba Fett as a character. Like, what's he been doing throughout this time, being, I guess, a lone wolf on his own since his father died from the Jedi. I bet he despises the Jedi. What makes him, tag along with the Empire, stuff like that. And what is this whole thing about Star Wars 1313? Where are they actually trying to retrieve, whatnot? So it'd be really cool to see that happen. But let me just in the comment section down below about Star Wars 1313. Would you like to see LucasArts revise this property that was canceled too soon? I was like, man, I was really bummed out about that. As you can see, it really does look like really interactive, really heavy action, whatnot. I definitely would have enjoyed this game. I probably would have picked it up, because I do enjoy the character Boba Fett. He definitely has a lot of cool elements with him. But let me just in the comments section down below with Star Wars 1313. Like, subscribe, more content to me on Star Wars and other games in general. I'm DLX. I'll see you in the future.